Indiana lawmakers are taking steps to create a team of volunteers who would respond to cyber attacks on public entities.
As CBS 4's Kristen Eskow shows us, it would be similar to programs already in place in other states.
The bill passed unanimously in the House. Lawmakers say the goal behind the measure is to provide government agencies and schools with help that they may not have right now.
2 years ago, Indiana started requiring schools and government entities to report known cyber attacks to the state. State Representative Christopher Judy says the numbers show how bad it's gotten.
I believe there's been over 200 incidents since 2021 that's been reported.
Judy is pushing for a proposal at the State House that would work toward creating a group of civilian volunteers. That group could help state and local government agencies respond to and prevent cyber attacks. They'd also assist schools and utility companies.
And this is just putting someone out there to be able to address these issues where there's not an expert out there to address those issues.
Judy's bill creates an advisory board to propose how the program should be run. He says 14 other states, including Michigan and Ohio, have similar teams of volunteers right now.
Well, I think you could also look at a kind of a workforce development tool as well. You have these individuals interested or already in the cybersecurity realm. We offer the education, that training.
Across the country, it's all too common for agencies to still fall victim to the huge array of cyber attacks taking place every day.
Scott Shackelford of Indiana University says they're frequent targets because of the data and personal information they have, which could be sold on the dark web. He says he believes it's going to require a team effort to reduce and respond to cyber attacks in the years to come.
Thinking about what role can private entities play in partnership with the state to better protect Hoosier organizations and state agencies in particular.
The bill now heads to the Senate for consideration. State Representative Judy tells me he estimates the program would cost the state about $550,000 a year for the first 2 years, as the state would have to train the volunteers and potentially hire new state employees to oversee the program. In the newsroom, Kristen Eskow, CBS 4 News.
Kristen, thank you. Well, the city is getting ready